Yo, yeah, I'm. You know what? I'm just trying to come up with a random chord, a random riff, whatever you want to call it. But I'm not trying to do any copycats, and my fingers are wanting to play the ones that are out right now, like from the 1970s, 80s, and 90s, early 2000s, and all the way up to this time right now. I am trying to come up with something, and I'm trying to get around all the riffs that everyone else has played. And yeah, so I threw myself into the void, and it's complete darkness. I don't know where to start. I just don't want to I just don't want to go out there and do a copycat guitar, cuz there's too many of it, and I want to go my own way. So yeah, let's see if I could rock out in my own. No, I'm just kidding. Man, I really this guitar stuff, I don't know what to implement. I'm trying to find some good tones to it. I don't know. I don't know what to put. I'm trying to do like a little mixture of some of these little high ones. Maybe jump over one. Use a little high one, little low. I don't know. Well, I'm holding the mic, so I don't know. We'll see. Let's see how things go. It's a work in progress. It may sound like doo-doo, most likely, but I might squeeze in a little 1980s, 1990s, maybe a little Nirvana here and there. Who knows? But I'm just gonna go my route the way I want to go. So, yeah. See, that one kind of sounds a little bit, but like I still feel that it's it's a copycat. Like, I don't know. It just feels like it's a copycat. I am totally clueless of what to play. Cuz there's some songs I really don't know, but when I start playing it, I'm like, wait a minute. This has already been implemented into the world in a certain time. I don't know. We'll see how things go. Okay? All right. Leave me alone. Don't bother me with that criticism. Okay? All right. But I'll come up with something for you guys. Don't worry. Actually, no. What am I saying? This live stream is gonna be the most doo-doo, most horrible live stream of all, and this is what y'all gonna get. You're gonna get a horrible live stream that doesn't play really good music. Okay, this is nothing out. All right, cool. You could leave now. If you're already watching this far, you could just turn off the video, cause I don't know.
Testing. 10-4. eliminate.
The hardcore. Alright, so I kind of found a way to establish a little riff that I don't know if it's already out there. Maybe I just hit Google, ask Google, and be like, "Hey Google, what song is this?" And maybe it might pop it up. But I did find something a little right there, and I'm gonna keep note of that. I went ahead and recorded my fingers where that was at. I'm gonna keep messing with it a little bit later, maybe tweak it a little bit, but I'm just gonna keep it right there, cause I like the sound of it and it was pretty awesome. So it all depends on your ears, but my ear picked up something pretty cool, so I'm gonna stick with it. That's what I like. Anyways, I just been stuck with this type of stuff for a very long time. FL Studio. Yeah. Let's see. Doo doo. See, this thing right here. I'm trying to connect it into a MIDI file so I can get some of these sounds for the guitar. So I went ahead and ordered myself a guitar. It's about like $1,200, $1,300 for the guitar. This guitar is pretty gnarly. Compared to the one I bought, to be honest with you, I'm not gonna lie. I bought the most cheapest guitar that there is on Amazon. It's called a BCP. I forgot what it stands for, but it's a guitar that you could actually interchange these strings and you could install different stuff on it. I talked to the guys over at the guitar store. I told them, like, hey, over the holidays, I ended up getting some Amazon gift cards, and this guitar is only $134 online, so I went ahead and applied my gift cards to that. So in reality, what came out of my pocket was only $32 and some odd cents. So about $30 I only paid for this guitar. I paid $20 for the strings on it and the little guitar holding string clamp. I don't know. I'm not old enough to understand what everything is on the guitar, but I do know what a guitar is. So that is established to it. He said everything, the pickups, the knobs, the functionalities of the guitar. It's pretty amazing how a Amazon guitar is. So I mean, he said it's compared to a Fender, there's not much difference you can see between the Fender and this Amazon guitar. He says everything's good besides the frets. The frets, they're designed a little different. Some of the frets are a little higher than the other ones, and they're not established onto the neck of the guitar. And the nut of it is completely different. He basically told me that this guitar is just factory made, just for mass production wise. They're just going to eliminate the extra work on it, unless, they're going to do a little extra man work on it. So, then it might bump up like $30 or $40. But he said just for a guitar like this, I mean, it's well made. It's just it's a bit of a work to work with. You got one of the guitars that is out of the production. Some of them might be just tuned perfect when they get out of the factory, but this one is it's a little rusty, so you might need to do some a little extra work into it. And I'm like, yeah. So I ended up buying a string for it, and I ended up establishing good connections for it. Everything's very well. And yeah, so things are looking pretty good on the guitar so far. Um, other than that, this guitar that I'm getting, ooh, it's purely matte, flat matte black. It has gold trims all around it. The knobs are all gold. Everything. The little adjustments are gold. The nut. It's not like a nut, one of those neat, cheap nuts. Everything's been handmade. It's gonna last me for a very, very long time. I mean, it's not gonna be a Gibson, of course. You know how the Gibsons are, but you know, I haven't had a guitar in so long. Besides the time when I was like in sixth grade, seventh grade, I was in the music class and I was able to mess around with these guitars and stuff like that. But I had no time because our classes were like 30 minutes long, and our teacher or instructor was like telling us this is how you're supposed to play the drums and this is how you're supposed to do the flute. And no, I wanted to hop on the guitar, and we didn't have money like that back then. I didn't have like some cool fancy stuff like how some families have. I was like one of those kids where I was patient enough to just wait and probably get myself into some type of placement in the future. I was patient. I mean, I always looked at these guitars and I was like, you know what, I play music. I've been playing on this thing for so long, this FL Studio. I mean, like, come on, look. These things, I'm so used to electronics. Those type of sound effects. Let me hear it, how it sounds on YouTube. Let's see. Yeah, I hear it. So that's how it is. Literally. Really, that's what my life grew up. I grew up on using this software, and I had no piano, little MIDI board. I did have a piano, but I had an organ piano. And yeah, I don't have no keyboards. The only thing I'm using is the keyboard from the PC. The QWERTY keyboard, KWERTY. Those keys. I'm just using that to play the piano, and it sucks. And I'm doing like Legos. Look, like I'm gonna show you something. This is what I've been doing for the past I don't know how many years, just to establish a really good So it's like Legos. You just stacking, and that's all I'm doing. And then I play it, and then I listen to it, and I think it's pretty cool. But it's not the same as you would play with the actual piano. You know what I mean? But the things I have made, yeah. It's just, I'm not as motivated as I would if I actually had the original instrument. Like the drums. If I actually had the drums, I would actually play the drums. If I had the guitar, I would actually play the guitar. The violin, the flute, or whatever, I will pre-record it and then record it on the here, which is super simple to record. But I'm pretty shit right now. I'm pretty shit. But let's see. But I do really hate this buzzing sound. I don't know what the hell that's coming from. I think it's because it's connected to the laptop and not the other computer. That's why I'm hearing buzzing. Yeah, I'm testing out the microphone. No, I'm not gonna sing. kind of shit is that? But anyways, I was just trying to see what we could do. I'm trying to figure out and eliminate this noise sound. And thank you for watching. This is Danny Son the Great signing off. And goodbye.